There we go. Oh boy. Today has been pretty chill, actually. It's like 11, like it always is. But yeah, it's pretty late in the morning, like it always is when I stream. But it's been pretty calm so far. Woke up, went downstairs half awake, did the dishwasher because I knew my sisters would be down late and I don't want to have to get dragged into the washing up while midstream, so they can deal with that. Had a coffee. Then Mum started cooking up potato slices. Like, not crisps or chips or whatever you call them. Like, potato wedges? No, potato slices. They were like half a centimetre thick and just slices of small potatoes. Fried those up. They were really nice. Really nice, actually. I'm surprised how nice they were. But, yeah. They were good, they were nice. So, yeah. They were good. Had a second cup of coffee, which I've actually got on my desk right now. Like, I've got it in a travel mug, because we're not supposed to take cutlery and crockery upstairs. Crockery, like mugs and plates and bowls and stuff like that. So we're not allowed to take that upstairs, because our parents know us too well, and know that we will probably end up leaving it all over the room. So, it's a good rule. An annoying one, but a good one. So yeah, it's been pretty quiet. There was the older version, like the proper fucking old stop motion animation, like early tech sort of version of Jason and the Argonauts, which is based off a Greek myth. The only gripe I have with that entire movie, from what I watched at least halfway before I came upstairs to start setting up the stream. The only gripe I have with that movie is that they don't pronounce one of the names correctly. Because it's a Greek myth. So they use the Greek names for the gods. So why do they use the Roman pronunciation of Heracles? Because if you didn't know, originally Hercules was pronounced Heracles in Greece. But they use Hercules, which is the Roman pronunciation. Like, I'm not big on being funny about pronunciations half the time, but that's just one of the things that bugs me. I don't know why it does. I'm not even, like, I've never taken history, so, you know, whatever. Apologies if I keep, like, pausing during stream, because just as I started, my partner and I opened up a roleplay, just on one of our Discord groups. We were doing a roleplay just as I started stream, so if I keep pausing, it's because I'm going to reply to them. And person in chat is a spam bot. Great. I'll delete that in a minute, since I don't have very many mods. I need to get on that. I love this music, but I've really got to record more. That's the issue. I've got to record more of the music. Because, don't get me wrong, what I've got is great, but I've got only one, like, mainstream music thing. Like, for the main body of the stream, I've only got one type of music. Okay, there we go. The only issue I have with using my phone, especially at the moment, is that, like, the cord isn't long enough. Because, sorry, I just knocked my phone down. Yeah, I have to use a charging cable to keep my phone charged during streams, because that's the utter issue. That's the only issue I have with my phone. My phone has a very, very poor battery. So, it's, you know, not great. Balls. Trying to sort out Twitch at the moment, but the issue with my laptop is that, like, it's giving me the little thing to do it. It's teaching me the mod view thing. All I want to do is delete the message. As. There we go. All done. Anyway, there we go. All sorted. Spam bots out chat. Let's move over to Sketchbook. And there we go. All up. I need to sort out the window for it, I swear, because this black bar across the bottom of the screen is not supposed to be there. But it's because I updated my laptop to Windows 11, So it's, you know, it's a bit funky. But, you know, whatever. Right, let's change over the music to this. See, this is what I mean. This music right here, in the background, it's good. However, it's the only one for the main body of the stream that I have. Okay. So, let's continue filling stuff in. My laptop really doesn't like, you know, having 4 things open. Because if you didn't know, I have to have Sketchbook, which is 1, OBS, obviously, which is 2, Viado Tube, which is my character, so that's 3, and then, BlueStacks on GroovePad, which I use for the music, which is 4. My laptop fucking hates that. It fucking hates me. Because it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop! Stop! It really doesn't like me. It really doesn't like me. It is like screaming at me right now. At least the fans are anyway. It's going like 100 miles a minute and it's really fucking warm. It hates me. Absolutely despises me. Oh boy. Yeah, today's been pretty quiet. Yesterday went into town because have to get me a new phone, or at least a new contract, but we got a new phone in the process because mine is fucking old now, and soon there'll be no one who will do repairs for it. Besides, the battery is getting old as fuck. But it's a iPhone 6S, and if you don't have it on charge in like hour-and-a-half intervals, then it will most certainly fucking keel over. If you're using it for like an hour and a half, the battery keels. It folds over like a card. It fucking hates shit. There we go. Okay. Hang on. Oh boy. My phone's freaking out. Told you it's old. But yeah, went into town, got myself a new phone. It's not much older, but it's fairly decent, I suppose. So yeah. Yeah. Anyway, right. Back to what I was supposed to be doing. But yeah, went and got myself a new phone. I had a new phone contract. So, about Wednesday next week, I should have a better phone. Hopefully it's gonna have a better battery, because mine is a couple years old. It's not like it was gotten like a year ago or something. But I got it before the pandemic, so fairly old. And yeah, the battery is shit. I have to take a battery pack to college, and I will charge it anywhere from 2 to 4 times throughout the day, depending on how often I'm using it, because it's so poor. I can't even get certain apps on it anymore because the model is too old. It's just like, what do you think you're doing? Excuse me? Excuse me? You think you can just do that? Skin pick. You're the same. You are. Okay. Cool. Cool. That's fine. Just wanted to make sure it was the same one. So that, you know, I didn't accidentally do something. I was tempted, not gonna lie, to do Jameson in black and white. But in reality, it's probably not black and white, it's just the camera. But still, I kind of wanted to do them in black and white. I mean, I could probably just outline them, just outline this area and turn it black and white and then do the rest of them in black and white, but I'm not great with shades of things in black and white. Okay, I'm not great at determining what shade. Like, I could do black and white challenge. That might be an idea to do on stream, because my laptop can go into like black and white mode. So, could put it on black and white mode. It might affect the rest of the stream. I'm not entirely sure if it will. But I could do black and white mode for this. I don't know if you guys will see it as black and white. I'm hoping you will. But you know, it's an experiment. It's an experiment. It's something we can do. My cat is outside my bedroom door. I have to shut her out, otherwise she'll probably be really loud and try to shove herself onto my lap where my laptop is. Because I have it in tablet mode. And she will probably most likely try to shove herself in between me and the laptop in hopes that I will pay attention to her rather than the laptop, which isn't what I want like in the middle of a stream. If you catch my drift. Ooh. Forgot to turn notifications back on my phone. Not phone, Fitbit. Because I got a Fitbit now. So, yeah. Yep, she's picking up then. Oh, great. Oh my Jimbalushi, are you kidding me? This, ooh, I hate that. Ooh, I hate that. I forget like the tiniest little line. There. Hate that so much. Oh no, it wasn't even on the right fucking, ah! There. I'm a mess, if you cannot tell. I may do the nails like a lighter pink. Oh, it hesitated. It didn't like me doing it. But I may do the nails like a lighter pink as sort of a... sort of to identify that they're nails. Like, obviously you can see their nails, but little details. Little details, my friends. This is probably going to be a block color piece rather than putting shading in. Like, I might put some shading in because that's my preference for these sorts of things. Like, if I'm animating, I won't put shadows in for fear of, you know, messing up where the shadow is mid-animate. But otherwise, I put shadows on things. Or try to, anyway. I actually have an animation up on my main YouTube now. I forgot that the fucking thing up there was still on, so I turned it off. Oh yeah, that's the curve of his palm. Right. Okay. Threw me off for a second there. I was like, did I double up his hand? Or... no. It's just the curve of the palm. It looks slightly weird, but, you know, we'll run with it. We'll run with it. Love Jackie's expression. It's like, what the fuck? He's also deeply worried for Marvin, so, yeah. Love this music. Need to change it though. I may need to spend like 2 hours or something after lunch. First of all, finding a tune that will fit well with, you know, doing art and having like a chill vibe. But also, like, easy to do. I don't know. I need this. If I... hang on. I wonder if... do this. Sort of just, you know, a swatch. Then we go into here. Then do that. No, I need this. I need more green. That, it doesn't even make them look like one of the others. Fine. More green. Does that one? Is that like green compared to the others? Looks more yellow, to be honest. Maybe a bit more green. That looks more green. Yeah. And he's gonna look like Hulk, everybody. Issue with the layer editor. I don't know. Might do well. I'm gonna try it, and if it doesn't work, then I can just like go over it again. It doesn't look too bad from, you know, what I can see. It's almost Easter Sunday, which is cool. Got my aunt bought us like the Lindor chocolate rabbits. So we got those, and we got Easter eggs as well. I've got, I think it was either a Malteser or a Kit Kat. I can't really remember. Either or, to be honest, it's a heckin' Easter egg with extra stuff. I'm happy with whatever it is. I don't know, something seems slightly off about this. I think it's mostly because I don't draw Auntie with a tint. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'll do them the same as everyone else. Because heck it. Just heck it. I'm gonna have to make one of those skin color clouds. Because, like, don't get me wrong, it's not like I put like, one solid skin color and that's it. But I'm not the best at variation. Like, most of the characters I draw are white, so it's not like there's a huge variation there, it's fine. But if I want to draw a character of colour, which I haven't yet, but I want to do in the future, if I draw a character of colour, I want to be able to, like, give them an actual colour, you know? Not whitewash them, because that's fucking horrible. Don't whitewash kids. It's rude. And discriminatory. But, yeah, I want to actually give them, like, a proper colour. Like, if it's a character from, like, a game or something, I can probably just grab their picture and colour drop. So that'll that'll be better. But if it's like just free range, if it's a freehand character that I made, I probably won't. Not because I don't want to, but because I feel like if I try to make a POC character, I'm going to F things up and disrespect the community. And most of them they're all people. So they're chill. They're chill with me. But it's like, I don't want to disrespect them by drawing a POC character wrong. I just feel really, like, bad about drawing a POC character and then giving them the skin tone that's, like, 50% lighter. Like, that shit's whitewashing. Because it's disrespecting their original tone. Like, me myself, I'm very, very pale. Very pale. Like, I am my character's sort of pale, which is why I drew them like that. I am a very pale individual. I am almost, like, yellow. Sort of. It's not a good thing. But, like, I am very much a white person. But I am one of those white people who don't want to disrespect the community of people with colour. Because they did nothing wrong. They're humans existing like the rest of us. Need to, like, chill. Yep. My phone didn't go off. Hang on. Ugh. Discord is playing up. They're just people, to be honest. People of colour. I get it. You say it to differentiate and to acknowledge that they've gone through an incredible amount of struggles in both past and present day. But still. You know what, I sound like a fucking boomer, don't I? Why do they use POC? They're still people. Don't have to call them that. No, you know what? Use what you will. Ah. Okay. Responded to my partner. I'm wondering if they're aware I'm streaming at the moment. Probably not. The whole emailing system and whatever, it's not great. lets you know like several minutes into the stream. It kind of pees me off, not gonna lie. Gonna do his arms as well, because I think he's wearing a tank top, but with like a mesh shirt over the top. So I'll just like draw the mesh over the top and then turn down the translucency to make it, you know, see-through. There we go. My favourite ego is Auntie. I don't have any particular reason why, to be honest. Like, with the appliers, I kind of have a reason. Which is mostly just, they look cool. Yeah. I don't have a particular reason for the septics. I only have Auntie on my list, though. Because I have Auntie as like first place on my septics list. I don't have a second, third, or anything after that. It's just Auntie. Like, it's not like I don't like the others, I do. Actually, screw that. Sean Flynn, even though he's like a non-canon ego, he's probably second, because I cosplay him the most. And I roleplay him in like every roleplay server I can. So it bugs me when someone else takes it. It's like, that was my character. It's not like he's got a label on him saying, do not take, this is for... Okay. It's not like it's that. But still. Jackie's neck! Oh, I forgot that. Let's do his neck real quick. Real quick, gonna do swatch of red. Actually, you know what? No, I don't have to do that. I can just go. 40? Make it darker. Goes on the inside. Because it's shadowed. I'll do it for the inside of Marvin's cape as well, don't worry, but, you know. It's kind of warm in the house. I suppose we'll come out to British summertime. Because it's April now. So everything's, you know, slightly warmer. Let's take it off my hoodie. There we go. Yeah. So everything's slightly warmer. I'm still slightly hungry, but you know. Whatever. I can live through it. I take a sip of coffee. If anyone's ever played Roblox and you like take a drink from, like, for example, Bloxy Cola or whatever it's called, they have that bit after you drink it. Sometimes when I'm drinking like my coffee or something, I'll make the exact same sound. I have no reason behind it, no reason why I do it, I just do it. It's kind of stupid, but it's a habit now. And it's not like it's a bad habit, so I'm not stopping it. I don't know if it annoys anyone else in my family though. My sisters have pointed it out a few times that I sound like a Roblox character taking a drink, but that noise was based off somebody having a drink. It wasn't like they pulled the sound out of thin air. Like, come on. Oof. The magnet on my freaking stylus doesn't like to work sometimes. I feel like bend my body forward. My positioning is very, very weird. For, like, drawing and stuff. Usually I sit on my bed, but I sit at my desk for streaming, mostly because it's where I can prop up both my phone and my mic at an acceptable height, so it doesn't look weird to me, so that you actually catch everything. But it's also because my bed fucking squeaks. Yeah, my bed, it's effectively a hand-me-down from my parents, because it's like a double bed with springs still in it, old springs. So it's still, you know, a little funny about moving around. It squeaks and creaks like mad. I got told off the other night because I was jamming to Gives You Hell by All American Rejects, and I was headbanging a little too hard, so my bed was creaking a lot. My mum came in, scared the living shit out of me, and then proceeded to say, "What the fuck are you doing? I'm listening to music. Could you do it quieter? You can hear your bed creaking." So, yeah. I wasn't doing anything naughty, I swear. Swear it was all innocent. But yeah, they caught me. So that was a little awkward. Not gonna lie. I don't know why, but I love like block colouring it in and then going around the edges. I don't know why that is. I just do. Should I make his trousers black too? Blue. It's fucking blue. Okay, I'm not great at the moment, if you can't tell. I'll make his tie blue. Forget what anyone else says. I'm making it blue. Because I want to. I want to make his tie blue. Man's gotta have matching. Someone's still dealing with something clinky downstairs, so all I'm hearing is clink, 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 clink. Ah, that is his skin. That is his skin poking through the boat. If I do that, it's now not poking through the boat. There we go. I still have my final major project to work on, but what I'm wondering is if I should just do a handful of like random animations, because I've already got one uploaded on my main channel called Mini Cake Kitty on YouTube, and I wonder, like, if I search for Mini Cake Kitty, it doesn't come up with my main channel. It comes up with my VOD channel. But you can find my main channel through it if you go into the About section. And that's one thing that bothers me about it. But it's not the point. I'm gonna have it slightly lighter. Or slightly more blue. Definitely more blue. Slightly lighter. So it's noticeable. There we go. That's a nice shade. I'm actually going to go for the darker one. That's good. That works. I uploaded one thing like 2 days ago now. No, yesterday. I uploaded something yesterday. But like I uploaded and hasn't got very many views, obviously. But you know, it's still there. And I'm wondering if I should just make a whole bunch of animations, because the 22-second animation took me 4.5 hours to make. So I'm wondering if I should just, you know, make a whole bunch of animations and then just hand in my YouTube channel. You know? Just give them the link to my YouTube. you guys have no idea what I'm like chuckling at. But I'm just I'm going over the roleplay that my partner and I are doing. And one of them is an angel. Like an actual one that fell from the fucking sky. And he is still learning about the world and is currently learning about wedding attire and stuff, because he's got a friend's wedding to go to at some point, which will eventually happen at some point. It's been ages, but yeah, he's looking at wedding attire and they have no idea what they're doing. They just found like a wedding dress, and I had his partner explain to them, because I play the partner. I play the partner of my partner's character. It's very cute. But I just had the partner explain to him that usually in a heterosexual relationship there will be one bride who will wear a very nice white dress, and then immediately after that then say lesbians have two brides. Cause gotta have that representation. Even though the whole roleplay is literally only gay men. Or at least our section of it is. There is barely a straight relationship to be seen. I am not lying. Because we have an angel who is a demi-boy. Or uses he, they pronouns anyway. We have a trans man. A guy with like 3 different beings that pilot the same body. And it's not DID. Because they're I'm not sure if it is DID. If it counts as DID. I don't think it does, because they can't force each other out of the host spot. Because they're not... Oh, there's one distinct host. They're all technically hosts. Just for the same body. It's a weird thing. Not sure how to explain it exactly. But it's JJ. And we have PM, which is Puppet Master, who can control like golden glowing strings and shit. And PJ, which was originally a combination of JJ and PM, but then forged its own identity. Yeah, PJ was originally JJ and PM co-piloting, but then it formed its own consciousness and became its own separate identity for the body. And I don't think it's DID. I think it's like different people in the head, because with each person that takes place in the body, for example with JJ, it's just exactly this man right here. It's like it's just him. With PM, the eyes can go white and can flicker, and he has golden strings wrapped around his palm. With PJ, I think it's one eye's normal, one eye's white. I can't exactly remember. PJ hasn't piloted in fucking ages. But, yeah. it's a weird thing. They have a physical change in the body, so I don't think it's DID. Do I do grey, or do I do, like, this? I'll do this, because it's supposed to be black. But, yeah, it's... I think it's a conversation we've had a couple times, as, like, a friend group. Is the Jackson... Because they all have the surname Jackson. Because it's all one body. So they're still Jackson. By the way, PM is now called Palmer. So, yeah. Like, it's been a discussion a couple of times. Does the Jackson body count as DID, or is it literally separate entities? And I can't remember what the conclusion was of that conversation, or if we even got to a conclusion. But in my mind, I don't think it's DID. I'm not entirely sure about that, because they all have their own separate thoughts and opinions. But usually with DID, there's no physical change other than personality and how they present themselves while in the host's body. But with the Jackson quote-unquote system, they have physical changes in the appearance. Like, it's not huge, like, oh, physical attributes, oh, you suddenly gain, like, a lot of muscle mass or lose a lot of muscle mass. It's not like that. It's just, it's usually only physical changes in the face, or if they're holding, like, strings or not. Because PJ and Palmer both have, like, strings on their hands. And these strings are sentient, they're living. And they act almost as nerves in a sort of way. Like, the summoner of the strings can feel them. And the strings usually provide a comforting warmth, but in previous roleplays, oh god, there we go. In previous roleplays, it has served the purpose of puppeteering, which is where PM came from, Puppet Master. And PM was originally because JJ got to play Spiraled. I can't remember why, but basically Jameson spiraled, which then summoned PM, who became a separate consciousness, and was then a separate person from that point onward. Like, JJ and PM can summon the strings, but PM uses them as sort of a physical attribute to change who's who, identify who's who better than just leaving it at the eyes. Because you look at a person's hands a lot, especially if they're like lifting them up, and especially if they have something sparkly on them, because if you don't know, all humans are living biped crows. Well, crows are biped. They are bipedal. What the fuck am I talking about? I have no idea. But, yeah, humans are just giant crows with rights. And, sparkly thing on the hand will help identify who's who. So it still bugs me. I can't remember if we ever came to a conclusion, but in my mind, it's not completely it's not completely DID, because, you know, physical change in body. But then again, they are magical, so it could count as DID. But they are fully separate consciousnesses. Like, it's not... You could physically separate them if you tried hard enough. I think. I don't know. I'm not exactly qualified to talk on the topic, since I myself am not a person with DID. I'm not a body with DID, I am a singular being. But yeah. I don't know. If somebody with DID is watching this, inform me. From what I've described, does it sound like D&D? D&D? DID. Dissociative identity disorder. Or, you know, multiple people. Because it is. They are... I'm not making a good case for myself, am I? But it's very back and forth in my mind, because it could be considered DID, but in reality, DID is classified by behavioral change. I didn't do anti-skin properly. Okay. But yeah, it's... I don't know. And DID is not the same as having different personalities for the different people you hang out with. Like if you're bubbly and cutesy for one group and then a dark brooding emo for another. Like, that's not DID, that's just you accommodating the vibe. Or using the vibe that's most comfortable for you. With DID, it's like a physical switch. Like, brain scans have proved there are, like, changes in the way the brain functions and how things work inside the mind. With, like, switches between alters. Also, to the people who say, oh, DID can't be an almost all fictive system, that's bullshit. You can have a system that is mostly fictives, or like, all fictives. If, like, the host dies and a new one is appointed, I suppose, then, you know, it can be an all-fictive system. It's a possible thing, and, like, I know, I think 2 people with DID, personally. And their systems are mostly fictives, or as far as I've learned, as far as I'm aware of their alters, they are mostly fictives. So, you know. This is gonna be blue. Because I just realised that's part of the tank top. Actually, make it like a white. tank top. Actually, make it a white. I don't have the right to speak on DID issues as someone who doesn't have it. As far as medicine and my medical record are aware, I am a perfectly neurotypical person, which is fucking bullshit. I know it's bullshit, but I just haven't been able to get around to a GP to get it, you know, checked or anything. And, yeah, they're not open till, like, Tuesday. And I'd rather not go get a doctor's appointment on my birthday week. So, you know, that's going out the window for a little while. You know? I definitely don't have DID. Like, I'm very sure of that. I just have an overactive imagination. Because if it were DID, then I wouldn't switch people mid-sentence. They'd actually be able to talk over each other. But they can't. At least in my head. It's a complicated bullshit that I somehow invented in my mind's eye. Like, I don't visit it often. And it's sort of like a headspace in a sense, but it's just like a giant black room that has sort of Inside Out vibes in a way. Like, it has the central panel, but it's just white. It looks like the giant central panel in the Inside Out. Like, it's like Baby Riley's thing, but without the button. You know, the one that Joy presses to bring joy. But, like, it's like that, but it doesn't have the button. And I am always standing in front of it. Like, I can only move around the central room. I can't leave that said room. But my visualization allows me to follow other people out of the room. Like, for example, I watched a Virgil variant leave the room. Like, physically walk out of the room. And I say variant because in my head I have a Virgil variant, which is, like, they like being called chinks. Logan and Virgil variant go by he, they. And they like, Virgil likes being called Jinx, and Logan likes being called Ellis. I have no idea why. It still hasn't occurred to me as to why. That you refuse to tell me. But, I also have, like, they're all, except for two, they're all, quote-unquote, fictives. All characters from various different media. Like, some of them are from movies, some of them are from games, some of them are from YouTube. And I have two ones that are not fictives. Like, this isn't D&D, but I'm going to use the terms because I don't know what else to call them. But I have two that aren't fictives. One is an OC that I created years ago as, like, teenage scumbag. Yeah, this is the right one. Okay. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I created it. His name is Jack. He was sort of based on Jacksepticeye for like his name and his name alone. But he's like because stupid me was like so overly obsessed with anime at the time. I call him Jack, and he was like an anime catboy with blue hair and purple eyes. I lost my train of thought now, because my partner was messaging me. I'm doing a lot of pausing in this stream, aren't I? Well, it's not like I've got nothing done. I've got a fair amount done. I've got 3 out of 4 egos finished. And then I just need to do the chair, and then I'm fucking done. I'm set. It's gonna be a very quiet one, isn't it? my partner and I do not speak French, but we do use like mon amour, which is, I believe, my love in French. So, you know. Speak that out. There they are. Hello. It's good to see you. Gonna use a different brush for this, because I know I have like a hatching one, I think. I think. Two very different sentences. I believe I have a hatching one. Crosshatch. That's not gonna work properly. I have to like... Boom. That worked. It's not gonna do much texture-wise. I'm just hoping it will do just a tiny bit, maybe. Tiny bit of something. Probably won't, but you know. Better to try than to give up halfway. I'm so gonna draw Marvin like in a fancy, almost whore-like style. $50. There we go. Oh, that did do it. Oh, that looks good. Okay. I don't know what it is with people thudding in the house. Like, come on, man. There we go. That's the egos done. Needs to do the chair now. Who doesn't speak French? I can tell I speak French, just very badly. Me too. Tell you what I did last night. We were having meat fondue, which is, we have like a bunch of raw meats in like a little pot. Each, you know, separate meat in a separate pot. And we have like a fondue pot in the middle that has a fondue pot in the middle that has like hot oil in it, and you basically stick the raw meat on the end of the fondue fork, stick it in, leave it for a few minutes, and then pull it out and it's cooked. So we were having that last night, and I put a piece of pork in. I was waiting for it to cook, so I wanted to like count to see how long it was, but you know, it didn't work, obviously, because my dumbass lost count. But the thing is, I can count up to 14 in Spanish. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then I lost count after that because I made myself laugh. It's like I counted up to 14 in a foreign language and then went 15, 16, 17. My dumbass. Because I had to take either French or Spanish in secondary school, but I didn't get a choice, which really bugs me because my parents... my mum's parents currently live in France, They're gonna move out soon, but like at the time, they still like definitely living in France, and I wanted to keep learning French from my primary school. Like I wanted to continue that so that I could have at least like a mini conversation with my grandparents. No, my fucking tutor group was put into Spanish, and I asked if I could switch to French, and they said, no, your tutor group is doing this, so you have to do it too. Which is utter bullshit. But that, like, I can remember, like, the hola, and like, 1 to 14. I'm trying to think off the top of my head if I remember any more, but, like, I'm talking simultaneously. So my brain's going, what do you think you're doing? You're drawing and talking and trying to think at the same time. You could only do 2. Pick. So, yeah, I can't think of anything else. So I can do, like, okay, pause. Nope, can't think of anything. So I can say hello and 1 to 14 in Spanish, and that's about it. That's all I can remember. Which isn't impressive, and by no means can I walk into Spain or anywhere that speaks Spanish and have a full-blown conversation. Nor can I do that with French or German. I can barely remember German. I can remember about 2 words. But, you know, whatever. I was always so bad at Spanish, French, and German. French and German was so much easier. German was never easy for me. It was actually really difficult. I don't know if that's just because I fucking hated the language because it's so fucking complicated. But like, I was horrendous at it. I was absolutely fucking horrendous at speaking German. Yeah, I even did like German Cub Scouts. And even then, like, I could not fucking speak it. Like, I could barely understand my mother having a conversation with people in, like, the supermarket. So, yeah. We used to get, like, store-bought s'mores. They used to have, like, s'mores there. I remember getting, like, store-bought versions. I don't know if they still do them, or if that's, like, a French memory or something. My brain gets very jumbled half the time when trying to recall memories from around that time. Because if I try to remember anything before Germany, it becomes very blurred very quickly. It becomes very, very difficult to remember. Like, there were a handful of shit. Like, I remember seeing a car driving down a country street. Like, it's a black car and it's driving away from me on, like, a street that's, like, paved with... It's got, like, trees along one side and bushes along the other. Like, I can remember that, and it driving off into the distance. And I have no idea why that memory is so vivid in my mind. Like, I can't recall the plate number or anything, but I can remember what the car looks like. It was like a low car. It looked kind of fancy. It was black. So, you know. Did I do Auntie's little... I didn't. Ooh. Okay, so I've got to do Auntie's little anger vein right here. But yeah, I can't remember much from before Germany. Which is fair enough. I moved around a lot. Because my dad was in the fucking army. But, you know, whatever. The only word I can remember in German is Lure, which means pencil case, I believe. I don't even know if I pronounced that right, but no idea, to be honest. Dankeschön, I remember, is thank you, mostly because we still use it occasionally. I don't count in German. I count in Spanish. If it's anything before 14, I am most likely to count it in Spanish. And I have no reason why. It's a habit. And I don't know why it's a habit. It just is. It drives me up the wall sometimes because I still can't place quite why I do that. It's not like they made me do it a lot in secondary school. But, you know, it just, it's one of those things. Oh, fucking hell. You know. I checked, I was right. Oh! Cool! Cool. Wi-Fi is not good on my side tonight, so I'm struggling to keep the stream running. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I'm done with this. Actually, I finished the piece. Huh. I could have sworn it would take like 2 more streams or something. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just... I'm gonna take this. Make it darker. And then... sort of, you know, like the anger shading. gonna do like a slight green tint around Marvin's eyes, I think. Sort of like... This man has magic powers. I'm gonna do soft airbrush actually. See if this does anything for... or if it looks weird. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Huh. Fucking phone keeps picking up shit. No shading. Thank you. I think I might do a little bit of grey. Just some light grey around the eyes of Marvin's mask. Just so it doesn't look like it's blending in with it. Might do like a tad bit darker actually. Buzz buzz. Yes, my Fitbit is going buzz buzz. And my stomach is going growl because it's like lunchtime now. I believe we are having quesadillas. Or fucking white people quesadillas. Because his family don't like spice, apparently. We're not a very spicy family. At least not in food. In other aspects, I can't say. He looks tired now. Yeah, I had canon that Marvin stays up a lot. He stays up all night, like, researching new magic. And most of the egos keep telling him to fucking sleep. He's like Henrik. He and Henrik get along very well. They do a lot of, like, studying, obviously, with Henrik studying medicine and Marvin studying magic. And, yeah, they tend to study together a lot. In, like, the fucking dead of night. And everyone's like, would you go the fuck to sleep? Maybe that's what Auntie's angry about. Maybe that's what Auntie's angry about in this. The fact that Marvin's, like, stayed up all night again. And he's just had enough of it. I also realised that Auntie is holding the front two things of the chair, the front two legs. Would that work? I don't know. Also, how would he swing it? He's got super strength. I won't do any of the tattoos. Mostly because I fucking suck at drawing tattoos. I'm depressed. I don't know. Like, there we go. Should have done that, but let's do this, then do that. Brr, he angry. He an angry boy. I'm just gonna add like random shading everywhere because I want to extend the stream. Because I didn't think I'd be finished this early. Let's make JoJo's buttons look a light grey. My man is a gentleman. He a gentle boy. He a gentle boy. JJ's tea! Oh my god, I forgot to colour in JJ's tea. Is that the colour of tea? Is that more of colour of tea? Ugh, I can't remember. I haven't had tea in a while. I like to say he has his tea with milk. Does that look like tea? Or should I do it a bit lighter? Sort of. Ooh. That. Ooh. Or lighter. Is that tea? Is that tea coloured? I don't know, that's got a lot of milk in it. Milky tea. He got milky tea. Not milk tea, milky tea. Tea with a lot of milk in. Numbs. Spicy split. Yeah. We're gonna have lunch in a couple minutes. I kid you not. I forgot my coffee was here. It's lukewarm now, but I'm still gonna drink it. Because I'm that type of person. I will still drink lukewarm tea. Or coffee. Or whatever hot drink. Also, people who drink hot squash and they're not, like, sickly. What the fuck, you guys? How in the fresh hell do you walk about your day drinking hot squash, like hot juice, when you are not, like, ill? Because my mother drinks hot squash only when she's sick. Because it helps soothe her throat. She's gotten tonsillitis several times. God bless her soul. I say that because she's fucking Christian. And I'm not. Whoop. Did the thing again. I moved my laptop. I had to switch positions because the way I was sitting was so uncomfy. But, like, if you are not ill and you drink hot squash, what the actual fuck? I haven't heard of anyone who does it. Hopefully never will. But people who drink hot squash when they're not ill. What the fuck, guys? How dare you insult me and my hot blackcurrant juice? Oh, how could you? Also, I can't stand Ribena. Like, I said it. I fucking said it. If you want to ditch me now, do it. But I can't stand Ribena. I don't know why. It tastes bad to me. And those weird pyramid looking, you know how you have like pyramid tea bags, right? And they're a really funky triangular shape. There are ice pops out there that are like that. They look like those, and there's an orange one, and I think it's a blackcurrant one. I can't stand those either. They taste horrendous, and I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's just my taste buds. I don't know if it's just me. But No. Absolutely not. I'm not fucking eating one of those again if I have to live for it. Because the blackcurrant one tastes exactly like Ribena. Just pure Ribena that's been frozen. It's horrendous. Fucking hate it. Absolutely fucking hate it. Like, if it's a life or death situation and I have to eat one, I will fucking eat one. It's not like it's the end of the world if I'm forced to have one. But at the same time, it's like, if I have a choice between eating one and not eating one, I will not eat it. Because it's fucking disgusting! Had them in Germany all the fucking time. I'd never liked them then. And then I had one when I came to Britain, and I was like, you know what? I'll try it again, just in case, because I haven't had one for a while. No. Just fucking no. Absolutely not. I'm gonna show up at your place and drink my beer out of spite. Well, you can do that. Like, I personally really don't like Ribena. But if you drink it, if anyone else drinks it, that's fine. That's their personal preference. You like Ribena? I don't. Let's go our separate ways. I don't know what it is about Ribena. Just, it's not to my fancy. Just really isn't to my fancy. Like, I prefer orange juice. I'm more of an orange juice kind of person. Jackie's mask! Holy fuck! I forgot about Jackie's mask! I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, hero guy. I'm sorry, my hero boy. But I actually forgot his fucking mask. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, Jackie, sweet boy, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I actually forgot to do your mask. I was like, something seems slightly off. Was Jackie's mask always... No, it's not! It's like it's the same green as the background. Did I do that? No, I didn't. Oh god. Like, I'm disrespecting all the Jackie kingies out there. I have a fucking Jackie mask now. How dare I forget it? I was like, I'm all done. I just need to do some shading here and there. Fucking Jackie's mask. I am such a bad person. Okay, Block filled up. I need to go over it with a smaller brush. Ba -ba -ba. No more gifts since you insulted my hot blackcurrant juice. Aww, but Babs. I just don't understand it. It tastes all weird. It tastes weird. Maybe that's just me, but like, I can't stand it. I don't understand why, but like, I don't get the whole drinking hot squash or hot juice if you're not ill. Because as far as I'm aware, I've grown up with it being, oh, you're sick, have a hot squash or something. Well then. So, you wanna say something? You wanna say something to my face, baby? Yeah, that looks better. Fucking hell. So, you just texted me. The notifications still come up. Yeah, you wanna admit something, hun? You wanna tell me something? Can make it a bit darker, so it's a bit more obvious. You don't have to admit it on the stream. Just... that little shit. Little spot in the fucking... fucking hell. I think that's it. Might do a bit of shading on JJ. Ah, balls. I have no idea where the light in this picture is coming from. I'm just shading. Because I want to extend the stream. I suppose we can just go to just chatting. Since the art is done. Gotta save that actually. Do I want to have a green background or blue one? Grey. Maybe a light blue. I'm wondering if I should just write impending bonk there. Impending bonk. I'll do it. Hang on a second. Let's write that down because that's the fucking. Oh, that's the fucking colour for the streams. Give me a second, folks. I'll be in just a moment. Okay, there we go. Got the number down. Gotta change it to black now. Star. Impending? Or is it impending? Impending. Bonk. There we go. Impending bonk. I think that's how you spell it. I have no idea. Now I can say it. It's all done now. Woohoo! Just bonk. Ah. All good. Finally done. How many streams did that take? I think 5, maybe? I have no idea. You can check my bod channel. But, you know. Anyway, that's that all done. So, I'm gonna switch to just chatting. Yeah, so the art's all done, which is cool. Also, welcome to the just chatting area. Looks funky, doesn't it? I could see everything so much better now because it's so much bigger. So, you know. Oh. If you hear me tip-tapping around, don't worry. It's literally just me making a thumbnail for the VOD. Oh, no, I gotta save it into downloads first. Ah, hold on. I picked the wrong thing. That open. Save as PNG. Oh, it's a long, complicated process. I'll keep it open because I still need to use that in a moment. It's a long process to get a thumbnail made. But if I get it done now, I don't have to bother about it later. It is the 16th. So I need to change that up. Ba-bum. Okay, yeah. 16th. I'll put 19. Need to open the 16 one. Then I need to rewrite this. In the same 150. There we go. Had to double check the name of the stream because I write down the name of the stream for every stream, for every VOD thumbnail. That's it. Sometimes my brain does not allow me to remember a word. /04 slash both. 4 slash 2022. Can you believe we're actually in 2022? Like, that's trippy. That is trippy to think about. Oh, I didn't put the closing bracket on it. There we go. Oh, I hate when it does a double space. Because it fucks everything up. Sometimes when I'm writing, especially with this. It drives me up the wall, to be honest. Like it'll do like it'll do like a little double space when I'm trying to write, and it drives me up the wall because then it throws everything else off. Because then I try to get rid of the double space and it reads like the dash or a little scribble or something, and not me trying to get rid of a space. And it's fucking annoying. It really, really is. It actually takes like a fair while for the video, for the VOD to upload. And it's kind of annoying, but at the same time, you know, you just gotta deal with it. Trying to get it to line up, or almost line up, is a fucking bitch. Like, I'm not joking, it fucking sucks ass trying to get it to line up properly. And I don't always get it, like, dead on, either. It's most of the time it's, you know, slightly off. But that's fine. Like, I don't mind that. then I gotta go into this. It takes like a small while to make a thumbnail. I usually do it while I'm waiting for the thing to load, for the video to upload, so that I have like time to kill. But I usually put it on to upload just before lunch, and then I then go and have lunch, and it'll be almost finished uploading by the time I come back, which is always nice. Anyway, I'm gonna start ending stream now, because I'm pretty sure lunch is gonna be ready in a few minutes, and I've got nothing else to do now. So, next stream is birthday stream. It's not on my birthday, but it's closer to my birthday than this stream is. So, I'll be doing a new piece then, just for that stream. Like, I'll have everything set up for that. But, anyway. I will see you guys next stream. Hopefully with something. And, hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, afternoon, whatever. See you around. Bye.